configuration. This is the the very big topic, right? How can you? But sometimes it's just a matter of a setting, right? How can I achieve this specific requirement from the customer? Sometimes it's only about changing a setting, and we have already seen where are all the settings in WMS. So they are divided mostly into 4 places: master data, UDTs, Produmex documents, as for example pick list. If we want to send the picking stock to one specific doc, that doc is defined on the pick list document. Regarding master data, well, we have plenty of settings on the master data. For example, if we are generating an SSCC on the receivement. UDTs, an example of UDTs could be the pick list type. All the pick list type are belongs to an UDT, and in that UDT we can define also some behaviors of the pick list, as for example if they are automatically packed or if they are automatically shipped. And then, of course, we have the biggest part of the settings, which is on the extension parameters tab. Okay, and all of this is to try to modify the behavior of the scanner. So the behavior is the scanner is behaving in a specific way, and we try to modify that behavior to achieve certain process. Didn't give you an example of extension parameter settings, but for example, you know that the stock is locked whenever we do the pick list ready. So when the pick list arrives to the status ready, that could be done only when the pick list is started from the scanner or when the pick list is printed. But there is a setting that as soon as we create the pick list, that stock is allocated and locked. That's an example of a setting. Other example is the put away order generation. So when we receive our materials in the dock, WMS, depending on the setting of the put away order generator, it could create a put away order to move the pallet to the warehouse. So depending on the setting, WMS could do this automatic generation of the put away orders or not. And in case we do it, it could be for the whole pallet, for the whole SSCC, or it can allow us to break it down. So there are 4 possible settings on this put away order, and that's gonna influence the behavior of the put away orders. Well, regarding to this configuration, we have said that it's a broad topic, but there is a new feature coming in 2023-06 version of WMS, which is the duplication of extension parameters. I will just give you a very easy example of when could we use it, and this is also corresponding with the picture. I'll tell you the whole story. So let's imagine that we have a customer which is receiving two type of items. Type A, they are receiving pallets and the item itself, and the item and the pallet itself are coming as lines in the purchase order. We may not believe very much on the supplier administration, so and that's happening every day on the logistic, that even if they tell us that 20 pallets are coming in the truck, sometimes 15 are coming and other times 25 are coming. So we want to allow to exceed the quantity of pallets for these specific receptions of item A. Whereas on item type B, we are only receiving the items themselves, and we don't want to allow to exceed the order quantity because we see it as a risk. Even instead of typing to receive 20 bottles of shampoo, if the warehouse operator make a typo and he's typing 200, then we have a problem in the stock. So for this item type B, we don't want to allow to exceed the quantity. But the problem before this WMS release is that we have only one setting. So we need to, in this case, allow taking the risk that we are making typos and causing problems in the stock on items type B. Today, or from this version, we can duplicate the extension parameter of the purchase delivery generator and link that extension parameters with a button. Therefore, we can have a button to receive items type A and a new button to receive item type B. Of course, the name of the button is not matching this process because I make the picture, or I make another example for picking, but it's the same concept. So you can receive some certain types of items with one button and other ones with another one with two different settings, when before it was only possible to have one setting definition.